Alright, I'm gonna wait for people to get here, then I'm gonna talk about what's getting on my nerves lately. Because seriously, I've streamed. This is my third time streaming today. And honestly, I am pretty pissed today. Like, extremely pissed. Sad, no. Pissed, yes. Like, extremely pissed. Also annoyed, but like, more so very pissed. I'm just waiting for people to get here so I can start talking. Also waiting to see if my staff will show up. This is going to be a long stream since it's summer vacation. I still got schoolwork to do, but I'm going to wait for people to come here anyway. Now you want to come upstairs. Shadow, you're fake. Ugh. I'm so bored. I'm so mad. So fucking angry and mad. Not only am I mad, it's hot in here. And of course, I don't see anyone else here. Okay, I put that to watch later. You know something I find myself continuously doing every single fucking day, and I'm so fucking tired of it? I can keep finding myself feeling bad for others. And then I ask myself, what the hell am I feeling bad for? You know? Because, honestly, ever since I was little, I always felt bad for others. And, honestly, doing that, it kind of messed with me, you know? It became something that I just always often do. Whether it be friendships with my parents or in a relationship, I find myself always fucking doing that. And seriously, that shit fucking annoyed me. It really did. I find myself always feeling bad, even though I'm not the one who caused the other person to be upset. I just find myself always feeling bad. It's probably because I'm a nice person and I have a kind heart and I try to comfort people, but then at the same time, I ask myself, why even do this if the other person's still going to be upset or stay mad? What's the point? Is always what I ask myself. Because I find it now, like right now in my life, I find it annoying. And I'm starting to ask myself, what's the point of even feeling bad for the person? Like, what's the point? I didn't cause this to happen to them. Yet I'm always finding myself feeling bad for them. Why? Like, why should I turn down my happy mood because you're upset? I tend to ask myself this a lot. I've always been a nice person, yeah. I always try to find myself comforting others because they're upset, but now I'm starting to think, why should I do that? Why worry myself with that trouble? Is what I'm asking myself. Like, why? Why even do it? I don't see the point of me doing that anymore. I don't know why I should. Like, I seriously don't. And now, in this point in my life, I'm just no longer feeling, not really more so happy anymore. I'm not really feeling a happy joy nowadays. I'm really not. Like, no more joy is coming into my life. Nothing happy or exciting is happening in my life. More so, it's mostly just negative feelings and bad things all the time. And more so, normally I never say this a lot, but it's just something I've gotten used to over the years. Because ever since multiple incidents happened a lot in my life, just that I just become this person who's no longer happy or enjoying being happy or even exciting anymore. It's more so terrible, honestly. And then looking at the way how things are turning out for me right now, I'm low-key starting to give up on everything. And I'm really starting to think that I should really turn YouTube away for a while and just focus on school. Because I've been focusing on school and doing YouTube at the same time. I'm starting to think that I should give YouTube a really long break and just focus on school. Because, like, I'm trying to post as much, yeah, but I'm starting to feel bad a lot now because, like, I'm just starting to feel bad about my channel, honestly. I am. I'm starting to feel upset with it. And I don't know why. And I love this channel. I loved it ever since I started it, but now it's just I'm not sure if I should even continue because it's just upsetting at every turn. I work my butt off with videos all the time. Streams I try to do, but they're not as exciting as they used to be back like 2 years ago. Like, I try to have the most fun that I can with this channel, but now I'm getting older and I'm trying to, trying to balance everything, and it's really hard. I'm trying to find a good part-time job, and then I have to balance that job and school and YouTube. And for me, it's difficult because I can't balance everything. And I'm going to have to learn to juggle all of that at once. I don't know how I'm going to do that, but I got to figure out how when that time comes. Because I don't have a job right now yet. Right now, YouTube is my only job because I make videos and I get paid for those videos. But I haven't gotten paid in the last 2 months, meaning this month and last month, because I didn't meet the payment threshold. And it sucks because I can't help my mom out with the bills. Everything's just frustrating now, and I hate it. I'm upset that my best friend, she can't no longer post on her channel today. But then again, sometimes I feel like, just why are they picking on her? Like, why? And then, in other news, I have an ex who won't leave me alone because I'm trying not to speak to him, and he continuously texts me out of the fucking blue. Like, for once, leave me the fuck alone. I want nothing to do with you. And then my older brothers are getting on my nerves, considering me trying not to be a violent person. I'm becoming a violent person because I want to fight my brothers for being assholes and absolute bitches at the same time. Everything is just starting to crumble and annoy me all the time. Everything. And honestly, I don't know what the fuck to do anymore. I really don't. Posting helps me cope with everything, but then at the same time, when I don't have an idea of what I want to post, I freaking listen to music because that's the only thing that helps. I'm just so sick of everything. Everything bothers me now. Like, I don't know how much I can stand this even longer. Just everything around me is just starting to annoy me now. Everything. I'm trying my best to do a lot of things for my channel, but I just feel like it's not enough. I feel like it's not enough. Sometimes I look at my channel and just wonder, like, why is this still here? YouTube used to be a passion of mine. Used to be. But now, with everything, it's just something that's just making me sad. And I'm not really sure what to do with it. I do these vent streams because this is how I feel every fucking day in my life. I just try not to post vent streams often because I never want you guys to feel bad for me. I never like letting out my emotions, and it's hard to trust people nowadays because people just take your trust and then take advantage of it. You offer them some kindness, they pay you back with something sour and something hurtful every fucking time. And it always happens with me. All the time. It never fails. It's just like, for once, it's just, ugh. It's just for once, like, why can't something good just happen for once in my life? I often think that to myself all the time. Because it's just, nowadays, nothing good is happening for me or my family. And it's just, it's weighing on me. It's just weighing on me, you know? It's just, I just feel like it's a burden carrying on my shoulders. Like, nothing good is happening. And sometimes I feel like it's my fault when it's not. And then when I think back into my mind all the previous stuff that happened to me years ago, I'm just like, why? I think to myself, why did that actually happen? Why did I do the things that I did? And why did I do something in the fucking first place? Watching those painful memories rewind over and over in my head, it pains me, you know? It fucking hurts. And then to sit back and keep looking at painful memories replaying in my mind, it hurts. And it hurts me sometimes, and I end up clenching my chest because of how painful it hurts me. There are times where I've wished that I never made it past 13 years old. Because ever since I turned 13, things for me just changed a lot. Like, lots of things have changed, even before I was 13. Like, it's just nowadays, I get really sick of people. And I just hate being around people nowadays. Whether that be my family or complete strangers. I can't stand people. It's just the thought and irritation of people breathing. It irks me. It's just annoying, and I hate it. Now, that's a stupid question. You asked if I was okay. Do I sound okay? Ugh. And then the thought of someone asking me a stupid question, it irks me. Every time someone asks me a stupid question, I tend to respond back in a sarcastic tone. Because, why would you ask that question? It's a stupid question. Like, seriously, if someone is clearly, visibly upset or they sound upset, who asks them, are they okay? My ex did that a lot, and it was super fucking annoying. Now that I think about it, I just lost my joy, lost my sense of happiness, honestly. I really did. I was I was talking to my sister back and forth, should I even do this vent stream? But I mean, like, how else am I supposed to vent out my feelings? Fucking crying over and over to sad songs is what I always do normally when I don't vent or when I don't post a stream. Because I feel bad for myself a lot. And then I tend to feel bad about others, even though their pain is never my fault. I try to maintain peace within a lot of stuff. I try to keep my parents from fighting. I try to keep me and my sister from fighting. I tend to stop a lot of things. I had to keep people from arguing in my fucking server. Over stupid shit. People argue over the dumbest shit. And it's fucking annoying. Like, how are you both this fucking stupid that you argue over the dumbest shit in the world? Half the time I just be wanting to either curse the person out or freaking slap them for being that fucking dumb. Like, how are you this stupid that you're arguing over something super small? Like, it's so irritating. Whether that be my own family members or completely stupid idiots I see on TV. Like, how are you that dumb? How? I just get sick of it, you know? I get sick of it a lot. I get so fucking sick of it. Like, you do not understand. The dumbest shit will literally set me the fuck off. And I'm just sick of people doing dumb shit either in my face or around me. Like, how? How are you this stupid? How are you this dumb? Sometimes I'd be wanting to slap the shit out of somebody for doing something completely stupid. It irritates the hell out of me. A lot. Hello, Anna. Sometimes there'll be days I just want people to just leave me alone and don't contact me for a while, because sometimes I be wanting to be having some alone time. I just want alone time, you know. If I don't talk to you a lot, that doesn't mean text me out of the blue. If I don't want to talk to you, that means don't fucking text me if I don't want to speak to you. And yes, I'm not talking about any of you guys in the chat. No, I'm not. I'm mainly talking about my ex. Because every time he does it, it fucking infuriates me. It's so fucking annoying. Like, if I don't text you at all, what makes you think you can just text me out of the blue? And then randomly he'll just say, you can just block me so you know how to deal with this shit. I'd just be like, if I say don't fucking text me, then don't fucking text me. It's that fucking simple. Or are you just that stupid that you gotta continue to fucking do it? Like, seriously. If I say don't fucking text me, that means don't fucking text me. Don't just text me saying that you can do what the hell you want just because you need to vent out shit. I don't want to fucking see it. That's the problem. Blocking you would be a bonus, yes, but then no. For some dumb reason, I gave you my dad's number, and then you text him, and then you tried to call him. I regret doing that too. I feel like breaking up last year was actually a great choice because we're breaking up again now. Well, we already did, and I just feel like it's better this way because I'd rather be single than be dealing with this shit. I just don't want to be annoyed anymore because every time I give my heart to somebody, it comes back shattered. Every single fucking time. Which is why I don't fucking trust love. Honestly, I hate love now. I'm sick of it. Love to me right now is just pointless. It is. Because every time I gave my heart out to somebody, it came back fucking shattered every goddamn time. Like, at this point, I'm just thinking, what's the point of even trying to love someone? They just stab you in the back like everyone else done. You either get manipulated, you either get gaslit a lot, toxic arguments, constant fights, constant breaks, constant breakups. It's so annoying. And I know y'all love me. I love y'all because y'all like my kids. Like, kids. Well, the channel and y'all like my kids. But I'm just talking about relationship wise, not like chat and YouTuber wise, if that makes sense. So talk about relationship wise, you know. Honestly, I'm just really sick of relationships. I am. Which is why I'm really sick of love as well. Like, I'm literally 19 years old. I'm just really tired of trying to find somebody who actually loved me for me. I am. I'm honestly tired of it. Because what's the point of even being in love with somebody when they're just going to return your heart back into shambles? There's no point at all. I'm starting to think love is just meaningless. You can constantly say I love you to that person. Doesn't mean they actually do love you. There's no point in saying I love you if you don't actually mean it. There's no point in leading on somebody else if you don't actually love them. That's why it's best to let a relationship go. That way you don't feel like you're leading the other person on. Excuse me. Sorry, I just had to do that real quick. Plus, it also doesn't make sense. It also doesn't make sense to be in a relationship with a person that you dealt with for a lot of years, even if y'all kept breaking up multiple times and getting back together numerous times. It doesn't make fucking sense at all. It's just best to let that long-term relationship go because it's just nothing but toxicness to you. You said, how is my cat? He's fine. He's having one of his diva moments. Let's just say that. Shadow is just a bit extra. That's why he's on my home screen, because he's a bit extra. Shadow tends to be a bit of a diva, and I don't know why. Shadow likes to cry over everything, and I'm just like, what is wrong? And then he'll just stare at me for no reason. I'll just be like, okay, I'm going back to sleep. And anyway, Shadow will literally wake me up at 5 in the morning meowing. He'll be like, meow, meow, meow. I'll be like, what is wrong? And then he'll just stare at me and not tell me anything. I'd be like, are you hungry? Do you need some food, some water? He'll just stare at me the whole time. Then I go back to sleep. He begins meowing again. I'd be like, oh, you want attention. Well, guess what? You're not getting it at 5 in the morning. I'm tired. Go away. Shadow has a bit of an attitude, but he means well. He's a funny cat. Sometimes when I look at him, he kind of cheers me up when I'm down, you know? But yeah, like, I know it is funny. I just feel like love isn't meant for me, you know? I got my heart broken numerous times in different ways. I got played twice. It's just hurtful, you know? Like, I do not know why people do that. Like, how do you play with somebody like that? And then, you know you're being manipulated when you hear the same shit like being told to you multiple times. Like, you can tell when you're being manipulated. Like, especially if it happens more than twice. Now, you know very fucking well you're being manipulated. I just wish that these cycles wouldn't repeat with me, you know? Because, you know, the same cycles tend to repeat, and then you just want to break them. You don't want nothing to do with that person no more. You don't even want them to be near you or even in your face view. You just don't want to be bothered. Like me. Y'all know I can catch a bad vibe from somebody. And y'all know if I deal with somebody for such a long damn time and I just no longer feel anything and I don't want to be bothered with that person, it just be like an immediate cutoff. Like, don't fucking speak to me ever again. Like, don't talk to me. I want nothing to do with you. I just want to be alone. I want to be by myself. But then when that person constantly bombards you with shit, it tends to get fucking annoying. And y'all know my zodiac sign. I'm a Scorpio. I am very faithful and loyal, but also I am very secretive. I don't like telling a lot of people a lot of stuff. Because, you know me, it's hard to get me to open up because every time I did, somehow it gets thrown back into my face. Every single time. Whether I get betrayed by somebody or it just magically happens out of nowhere. I don't like opening up to people much anymore because I try to give out a little bit of trust to see if I can actually trust this person. Immediately, they break my trust instantly, and I never wanted. It's hard to gain my trust back, especially when somebody broke it once. And y'all remember that story that I told y'all about the neighbor boy that I used to be neighbors with? Honestly, that incident in middle school, I feel like it kind of scarred me, you know. My older cousin, she's like 20 something, but I don't really care. She's skinnier than me, yeah. But my older cousin, she has a bigger chest, and she's just now getting her ass to be a bit bigger, but like, I don't really care. My older cousin was really skinny. Like, I never seen her gain weight in her stomach area, and I always envied her for that because, like, I'm like younger than her by at least 3 to 2 years. I got weight in my stomach area, and it makes me feel insecure. Like, I feel fat. I feel really fat. And then when I told y'all that story about how my aunt gave us sorry ass Christmas presents, such as fucking shorts from my cousin's store, the shorts couldn't fit me or my sister because we're both like heavyweight girls. We're over our normal weight that we're supposed to be, and our doctor kept telling us that. And every time the doctor kept saying that we were overweight, I kind of felt sad because I've been trying and working my butt off to lose weight, but sometimes it's hard, and sometimes that would be the reason why I don't want to eat because I tend to gain a lot of weight. It's honestly annoying because I mean, I love to eat food because food sometimes it comforts me, but like then at the same time, whenever my family or the doctor tells me about my weight, I just feel bad. They just be like, I tell my mom I'm gonna try to lose weight, but sometimes it's difficult because I have to balance school, this, trying to find a job, and then also trying to find a way to lose weight as well. It gets overwhelming, you know. I even scared myself today because I woke up with a really massive headache, and then I banged my arms on the wall really loudly. And then when I got done, I couldn't really see well. Like, my vision was starting to become blurry and everything, and I was having a hard time breathing. Normally that never happens unless I have a bad headache like I did today. It took a while for that headache to go away because I had to take a cold pill just to get rid of the headache. Thank God, because it worked better than ibuprofen, because ibuprofen, it doesn't work well with headaches. It works well to get rid of cramps, yeah, but headaches, it's shit. Ibuprofen is complete shit when it comes to headaches. But cramps, it works fine. That's some bullshit. Am I okay now? Yes, because my headache is completely gone, thanks to that cold pill I took. It took a little while to work, but eventually it worked its magic and made my headache go away. I tend not to tell people about my problems because I never want people to feel bad for me, you know? Hi, William. And sometimes it's hard for me to open up a lot. Okay? I do these vent streams because, I feel like it's best if a creator, like, communicates well. Are you serious? This is not even what the stream is about, and you asked that question. Hello, but why? A cold pill is like a pill that you take when you have a cold or something. Or, like, symptoms of a cold. I had a headache, so I took that pill to get rid of the headache. As I was saying, I do these vent streams because I feel like a creator should communicate well with their audience, their fans, to let them know how they're doing and how their mental health is doing, all that type of stuff. Tired bean? Ugh. Ibuprofen does not taste good. No, William, not you. I wasn't talking about you. I was talking about Tate Darkness. Like, because this is a vent stream, and you asked me how to make gotcha edits. Do you not see what the title of the stream is about? And you asked me about that. So don't worry, William, you're fine. I wasn't talking about you. Sorry. I just kind of wish that my family actually... Not my family, not the family I live with, no. I just kind of wish that I wasn't always being told about my weight. Because I get that from both sides of my family, and it's so fucking annoying. My aunt tells me, don't get any bigger, you gotta lose weight. And then the other half of my family, the family I cut off and no longer talk to because they're all assholes, like, they told me not to worry about it, but, like, at the same time, they don't want me getting any bigger. I'd be like, what the fuck is it then? My aunt who I went to punch in the fucking head is skinny as a fucking stick. And, like, seriously, like, what the fuck? You literally have no room to talk. You're as skinny as a fucking stick and as flat as a board. I don't even want to hear anything you have to say. It's just... Everything just annoys me, I just get so sick of it. Sometimes I just wish my life wasn't this way. I just wish I was more respected because people, they'll take me as a joke and then laugh in my face about it. Yes. And, like, I have been bullied since the 2nd grade. The bullying never stopped until 8th grade. I've been bullied for 4 years of middle school. At least 4 years. It was just then. It wasn't until 3rd grade where I actually stood up to somebody who was fucking messing with me. My first fight that I got into was in 3rd grade. And I beat the girl up because she finally got on my nerves. Like, she kept pushing me and pushing me. And when we finally got back to our classroom, that's when I beat the girl's ass because she really got on my fucking nerves. And then we both had in-school suspension until the rest of the day because our stupid vice principal couldn't think of anything else but that as a fucking solution. And sometimes I just hope the man got fired because he was so fucking annoying as hell. And then when my dad came to pick me up, I told him that I got into a fight today. But that was when my homeroom teacher, she wasn't there. It was the day we have a substitute. It was the day I got into a fight. How funny. And then later on that day, I found out the girl that I fought was apparently my step-cousin. No, don't worry. I hated her. Because, seriously, the fuck you start a fight with me for? You think I was gonna sit here and let you keep pushing me around until eventually I fucked your ass up? Like, seriously. People think I'm a joke until they put their hands on me, and then I completely go berserk. I turn into a different person that I never was. Literally, like, the moment I get mad, the nice part of me disappears, and then the mean one comes out. I just be like, what the fuck do you want? Go away. Seriously, like, I have 2 people living inside of me. It's just crazy. The moment I get upset, the nice part of me disappears, and you see nothing but a mean face. I hate being that mean person, but at the same time, I'm loving it because people they learn not to fuck with me after that. They'll just be like, why? I never wanted to become a mean person, but sometimes I feel like there are times where I have to be mean just to get people to stop bothering me. It's seriously annoying. I don't like to be that way. I really don't. Because overall, I am a nice person, but it tends to get, it just tends to be annoying. But I was actually happy when the bullying stopped by the time I reached 8th grade because I was so sick of it. I was about to be like, well, let's end this year with a bang. Let's get into a fight. I thought of that as a joke every single time when I was 14. I'd just be like, yeah, it'd be funny if I got into a fight in my last year of middle school. That would be so hilarious. Of course, there was a part of me that always thought about it. I just thought, maybe. Just that my life has just been one hell of a roller coaster. I just feel like it should be like, I don't know, a thing. Yeah. Also, I've been listening to the song Traitor by Olivia Rodrigo like all day today. Because honestly, Loki, that's how you're fighting your cat. Why are you fighting your cat? Anyway, I'm listening to that song, and yes, the song is a bit sad, but it makes sense. Because honestly, that's honestly how I felt when my ex told me that while we were on a break, he was talking to other women. I felt betrayed. I felt like he was a traitor because that's all I could think of. Like, we were on a break and you go ahead and talk to other women. Some love that is. And all of a sudden, all the thought of love just flew out the window from that point. Because why? Why? You claim to love me so fucking much, but you go ahead and talk to other women. That's why that line that kept repeating in that song was so fucking true. Yes, you didn't cheat, but you're still a traitor. And I kept replaying that over in my head because honestly, that's what I felt he was, a fucking traitor. Because, like, why the fuck would you do that? And all the times he said sorry, there's just this part of me I'd be like, fuck your sorry, fuck your apology, because why the fuck would you do it? Damn it, Akalia. Oh my god. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it after this stream. I know it's only a spoiler. I was so mad. And then I know it's gonna end off at a point where I'm just like, damn it, it's not the full thing and now I need to watch it. Because I know I saw her live stream this morning and she was talking about the fucking spoiler. I was like, shit. I know it's gonna come out today or tomorrow. I was ready. I was ready. I was just like, ah, shit. But yeah. And then you know what's funny, Tired Bean? You wanna know what's funny? He texted me earlier today saying happy anniversary, knowing damn well we're no longer together. Why the fuck would you send that to me when we're no longer together? Honestly, I wanted to call him a stupid bitch, but at the same time, I just didn't like, nope, I don't want to start a fight today. I don't want to be annoyed any further than I was today because we're not together and you still had the nerve to send me that. He said because it feels special for him and he felt like he could say it. I'm like, bitch, we're not together. So why the fuck would you send that to me? You do not know how badly I wanted to curse him the fuck out, but I'm just like, you know what, I'm not going to deal with it today. Nope. I'm just going to be like, yeah, hurry and get the fuck off my phone. I don't want to talk to you. And then there's just this part of me thinking he wants me to ask him what's wrong because he typed it with this ... Like, hold on, I didn't type it. He kept sending every message with this. I'm like, you want me to ask you what's wrong, but I'm not going to ask you what's wrong because I don't care. I don't fucking care. And people are going to get mad at me when I say that shit, but I'll just be like, no, seriously, it's true. I don't really care. I don't fucking care. I don't give a flying fuck. And I do not care how bad you feel. It's not my problem. I don't fucking care. I hate to be that way, but I don't fucking care. I'm done trying to comfort other people, and I'm done trying to be the one who has to be a therapist person. Like, I'm fucking done. I don't want nothing to do with you. I don't want to fucking care anymore. I don't. It's like I put my heart on shutdown mode because I just don't want to care. Every time I listen to people and their problems, for some reason I feel guilty. And that happens every time with my fucking ex. And it's so fucking annoying. I feel guilty for shit I didn't even do. I just don't want to be bothered anymore. I really don't. You do not want to know how pissed I was when he sent that. Part of me just wanted to curse him the fuck out like he's never been cursed out before. But part of me just said, don't do it. Because you might end up regretting it later. But at the same time, you probably won't. But then just part of me just like, who gives a fuck if I regret it later? Just don't fucking talk to me if I don't speak to you. Ugh. I wish I could say I was a fan of dinosaurs, but I'm really not. I have never watched any Jurassic Park movie in my life. I know my parents have, but I have not, because I'm not really a fan of dinosaurs. But thank you for telling me about it. If anything, those movies scare me for some reason. It'd just be like, eh. I just put Jurassic Park movies on the list of movies I just can't watch because it gives me an unsettling feeling, you know? Unsettling feeling that's hard to get rid of. I just be like, yeah, no. Just put it on the movie list of do not watch. Okay? Big captions and everything. Just do not watch. Just had a long history of just bad shit happening to me. And it's mostly the bad shit that happens to me more than the good stuff. Like, I just be like, why does it outweigh the good? Why does negative outweigh the positive? Why? You watch 1 millisecond of the movie, and you're just like, nope. Exactly. The moment it starts, yeah, no, I'm leaving the room. Goodbye. Also, yesterday I was playing with my friend, and she said someone was flashing colors in her eyes. Flashing colors in her eyes are sensitive. And when he takes to them, guess what those people said? Poisonous. I'd be like, what? Okay. That was a bit confusing to read. They said it was just a role play, like, oh, don't give a shoot, my friend. Oh, you don't give a shit. My friend has sensitive eyes. Okay. I would feel much better if you could say it in a way I could actually read it. Because sometimes it's hard to read it when you type it. Especially if you're typing really fast. Then you don't notice the grammar mistakes until afterwards. Yeah, not everyone likes dinosaurs, though. I clearly don't, because I never watched any Jurassic Park movie. It's mostly because certain movies, they don't have an interest to me. If the movie title, if I've never seen the movie before, or it doesn't look like it's going to be interesting, I won't watch it. It's simple plain as that. Like, there are some movies that I watched in my childhood, like Barbershop, Rush Hour, Taxi, like all those movies with most of my favorite actors in them. Because I'm like, if they're in it, then the movie's going to be good. Mad Money, Catwoman, like those types of movies. I like those types of movies. They're really fun to watch. Plus, they give you a good laugh from time to time. Just really tired of some things, you know. Excuse me. just swish my nose would stop fucking running. Nope, I don't want nightmares. So, I have a question. I put a question to my community post about yesterday. I was asking all of you if y'all wanted more Miraculous Ladybug content from me, since I haven't done it in a few months. So, most majority, they said yes. So I was wondering if you guys in the chat, if y'all wanted it also as well. The series, I do not know when the hell I'm going to start episode 1. I need to hurry up and start it because the trailer came out days ago. So, I don't know if I'm going to do the series. Like, I was supposed to remake it. I don't know how I'm going to remake it. Because I know I started off with Marinette finding fucking Adrien and Lila kissing. And then Marinette vowed never to talk to him again. So, I don't know, I might redo it that way, because that's how it got popular in the first place. So, I'm not exactly sure. I know I just need new content ideas, since the people apparently bored with mine. It's fine. Sometimes my videos go... They do great, and sometimes they don't. Sometimes it makes me feel bad, but then again, my sister keeps telling me to just focus on posting for fun. If it goes viral, then it goes viral. If it doesn't, then it doesn't. I just be like, sometimes posting, it helps me cope with the sad times, you know. If anything, I just feel like when I post for fun, that people want whatever I posted just for fun. It's crazy. I wish we could focus on the stuff that is about the topic, but it's okay. Anyway. I'm just really, really bored right now. And I got nothing else to do because I'm bored. I've just been really upset lately. I've been checking itch.io all day just because I wanted to. I just been checking for any new mods all the time because, you know, it's kind of fun to download a new mod when you're really bored and you just happen to find it out of nowhere. But yeah, you know. Just happened to go back. It's like, if I have a chance to rewatch every heartbreaking moment in my life, I would literally cry all the fucking time. And then there are times where I told my mom why I was so upset and why I'm crying a lot. And then sometimes she would never know because I would never tell her. Your profile picture is nice. It's very nice. It's hard not to cry, you know. It's really hard not to cry. Because there are times where I just want to scream my heart out because of how sad I am. I tend to suffer in silence a lot, which is why that's the main way I like to hide my pain. My sister sees through my faces. She knows when I'm upset, and that's when she'll ask me. It's clear, visible signs, and it's on my face. She noticed my eyes are red, she'd be like, what happened? She noticed me not being happy or smiling as much, she'll be like, what happened? My little sister is a Capricorn. A little fun earth sign. My little sister, she's like one of the many things in this world that makes me happy. And if something did happen to her, I would not know what to do. So I'm actually glad she's here, you know. I'm actually glad I have a little sibling who actually cares about me so much. Because even if we have a lot of fights a lot, and we tend to get mad at each other, at least I know that she'll always be by my side. Unlike a lot of people who refuse, like, they'll either leave my side or just tend to make a situation about them when it wasn't even about them, it was about me. I'm just so tired. Just so tired, you know. Get really upset and emotional all the time. It's crazy. And yes, the second time you're seeing my face. Hello. And yes, I'm crying because I'm just sick of all the bullshit I have to deal with in my life. It's so annoying and irritating. Just, what's the sense of going through it? There's no sense in me going through this shit. And most of the time, that's the main way I hide my pain. I cry somewhere by myself in the dark, listening to sad music. I either scream, or either shout while listening to the song, or I just pretend everything's fine, and I just hide behind a fake smile that's never going to be my real genuine smile because I have nothing to smile for. I smile for you guys because I love you all. I love my channel. I love my sister. I love my mom. Even though I say this multiple times, I love and hate my dad at the same time. Because he's complicated. He's a complicated man. I love my small, simple family. That's been it. I love my fans, my supporters, my online family. And I love my channels. I love everyone. Just that. Every time I see this bear, I don't feel special. I don't feel special. You see this? There's no point in me feeling special anymore. There isn't. I don't feel special, so there's no point in me feeling special. My parents always say I am very special. Oh, shoot. I do not want to go to video mode. I don't know why I did that. Okay. And many things that have been told in my life, it just breaks my heart, you know. And many things that haven't need to be told, I can just sense it on somebody's face. It's easy. I can sense it on somebody's face. I'm just tired of being lied to all the time. I'm tired of people trying to use me. And I'm tired of being manipulated into something. I want to be better, you know, but at the same time, it's hard to be better when the people around me don't want to be better. It's hard. It's really hard. I only put on a fake smile and just pretend that everything's fine and be strong when I know nothing is ever going to be fine ever again. There are times where I think about my grandparents and I wish they never got sick. Because their sickness also had to do with the reason why they passed on. And I feel so upset every time I think about them because I always have to remember that they're no longer here. They'll be with me in my memories and my heart. But to me, it's not ever enough. I can never get over their deaths. And I can never get over the sad look on my face or my mother's face. Every
important family member to me, they're always disappearing. I don't never know what to do. I never know what to do anymore. Because every important person that was in my life, they always leave. They always tend to leave. And then when they do leave, I just ask myself, what the hell do I do now? It's just that I never know what to do anymore. My grandmother and my grandfather, they were both very important to me. When I was a child, they would spoil me a lot. They would let me stay over their house a lot on the weekends. My grandma would take me places. And my grandfather would tell the funniest jokes and stories. And you can tell when I was really spoiled because whenever I cried for something, my grandfather told my grandma to get it. And once I got what I wanted, I stopped crying. So yeah, I was spoiled by my grandparents a lot. But I was never spoiled rotten. I mean, I knew where boundaries were. It was crazy, you know. I still replay the happy memories in my mind. See, sometimes it warms my heart when I'm upset. Okay? Your question. So I was wondering that if you watch anime, what was your first anime you watched? And what's your current anime you watch now? That's a good question. My first anime that I watched was... Oh, let's see. That's a bit difficult. Hold on. Because I watched a lot of animes when I was younger. And, okay. It would be better for me to show you than to tell you. Because y'all probably won't know what the anime actually is. Alright, so I'm gonna go here to this website. The anime that I used to watch when I was little, not movies, damn it. Okay. Okay, some of you may not have heard of it. It's, let me see. I passed it. Ah, shit, I passed it. It was this one. This was my first anime I watched when I was little. It only had 26 episodes, but I really enjoyed watching it. I kind of felt bad there was no part 2 or season 2 for it, but I really did like it. I enjoyed it. It was like this anime for, it was like, there was this boy and this girl, they both had rings, and they had powers that of a god. And, like, it would be better if you just watched the anime so I wouldn't have to have this terrible way of explaining, but here's the info for it. This was my first anime. And, well, this is the name right here. The one highlighted in yellow, this is the name. Alright, so, the anime I'm currently watching now, it's nothing new. I have not watched MHA yet. My Hero Academia. I have not watched it yet. I'm being yelled at by my friends to fucking watch it, and I haven't watched it yet. Alright, and the one that I'm still watching, Inazuma 11. Even though it's old, it's really old. It's an old anime, but I'm still watching it because it's also part of my childhood. So that's the one I watch now. So there you go. You got your answer. So those are the two animes to answer your question. I watched those when I was like, I want to say between 12 and 14. I didn't start watching Inazuma 11 until I was about 14. 14, 15. 14 going on 15. At least there. Because Inazuma 11 is a soccer anime. And then the other one It was like an anime about gods, and it was really fun to watch. Plus, they passed the time. If someone important to me passed away, I'd probably go insane, and that that thought terrified me. And they're not even gone. I don't know how you do it and keep your sanity. Trust me, there have been many times where I lost my sanity and somehow I regained it back. Excuse me. But most of the time, I lose my sanity in a fit of rage, and then somehow regain it when I regain control. Because it's most of the time where I'm angry, I tend to lose my mind. There are times where I've gotten extremely upset and extremely sad. And both of those times, I did not know what to do because important people who used to be here in my life, they were no longer here. So I had really no choice of anything what to do. Anyway, I think that about covers it for the stream at this point. But excuse me. Thank you all for listening to me vent out my problems. Even though I tend to do that a lot, but it's the way I have to deal with stuff. Yeah. I hope you all have a nice night or day, afternoon, evening, wherever time it is where you live. I just know it's after 10 p.m. for me. Also, I did want to tell you guys, I do have a TikTok. Nope. Okay, this is my TikTok account, so if you see someone else posting my videos on TikTok, that's not me. This is me. Okay, I only have 23 followers. I don't really post on here. I only have 2 videos, so yeah. This is my TikTok account. But if you don't have TikTok, then don't worry about it. I don't really want people following me anyway, because I just be on TikTok watching funny videos or just finding stuff I relate to, because I just be on TikTok just because I'm be bored. But that's all I have for you all. And I may or may not post a video before I go to bed just because I need something to do. But bye-bye.